Hi everybody, welcome back Mage Dark Ages with me, Sid. And if you can't tell from the sound, we're in the end. I've got about 22 void spikes, but it occurs to me I have Right, I've done a little bit of testing, a tiny bit of let me just get myself out of this perspective. Teeny bit of testing in a creative world, and these spikes are not quite as good as at first you may think. So we need... Oh dear. Well, I don't suppose it matters. Oh, except that matters, of course, doesn't it? Damn it. We'll sort that in a moment. We need to... sometimes the Endermen will teleport when they take damage from these spikes. So, we... Oh, crap, I've just realised something. Let me... 1, 2, 3... There. Oh, this is not going to be easy. They've still got places to teleport to, haven't they? See, the entire purpose of this is to deny them anywhere to teleport to. But of course, if they can come in here, and this is 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, it is not a problem. There is no such thing as problems. There is only solutions. Yeah. Let me get sandstone. Let me bang. Oh. Hang on. Let's take out the good stuff for starters. Right, now let us go for sandstone. Oh, in fact, let's go for iron, because that will clear a lot, won't it? Yes. Yes. This will help. Bang bang. You might as well be iron as well. Alright, you lot might as well be iron. And then we can pop some of that back. We can grab our wand and we go, gimme slabs. Let's have the proper slab. Let's not muck around. Let us do this properly. If we're going to do it at all, might as well do it properly. No, there we go. Right, so we need to stop these guys teleporting. So any 3 high gap, 1, 2, is bad. However, how do we handle this? This is a good question. Now, we can take that out and we can replace with that, and that allows us to do that, which is 1, 2.5. Okay. So we also then need to go to our bag and get a chisel, which should be there. And we can take some of you and turn you into some of you. Okay. That should help somewhat. I'm not going to worry too much about that, but so that's now 2.5. That's now 1, 2.5. And if you are 1, 2. Oh, right, I see, yes, of course. One of those scenario. Oh dear. And that needs to be blocked off. We can't have anything. So that's now 3, so you need to come down 1. Yeah, I mean, you can see what I'm going to have to do. This needs to come down to 2.5. Now, the other thing we need to do then is this also needs to be 2.5 high. The problem here is this is going to teleport me and the roof back to, and that needs to be 2.5 as well. So we need it. I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we're not going to be taking that with us. Let me work this out, and I'll be back in. Okay, there's I've had to go back and get some more of this crystal. I managed to wash some of it away, so I've fixed that. And for the most part, interiorly, we are covered. The last thing we need to do is this bit. So currently this bit is right, the top specifically. The top is teleportable. So we need to, oops, I suppose it doesn't really matter, and it's out of sight, out of mind. So what we're going to do, I'm going to whack a lid on this for starters. And the one way I've found to stop Enderman teleporting around willy-nilly is, of course, water sources. Never fails, as far as I'm concerned. They teleport. If they teleport, there's no teleportable blocks, as far as I'm aware now, within range of them to teleport to. Now I'm going to do you and you, and with a bit of luck, this entire thing should now be sheathed in a perfect water condom. There should be no way that an Enderman can teleport anywhere within this structure. That's the idea. So we've got that. This is now exactly too high. Doesn't matter that this goes with us, because even if an Enderman gets up here after we've left, he's going to teleport back. So too high, 2.5. I mean, we could have made that too high, but these are all 2.5. It does make this a bit painful, I'll be honest with you. But there really is nowhere for these guys to teleport. Now let us just try. I need to find... Yep, he's still there. He can't go anywhere. And he wants to. Oh, that creeper. Let me thin the herd a little bit, shall we? Whoops, got a bit snagged on something there. He really wants me, but he's nowhere. There is quite literally... I said there's quite literally, and then looked over there, thought I saw Enderman eyes. For him to go. That's the theory anyway. What we do need to do, however, is... we need to divest myself of some stuff for starters. Go for the diamond standard this time. Got ice, got that, we got that, we got that. Put those in, that can go in. Let me put you up there, that can go in. Put you up there, you there, you there, that can go in. We're not up to a fresh diamond yet. So let us try and start placing some of these spikes. Oh. Now, one issue I see straight off the bat is that these are, how would you say, please don't, thank you. Oh, we could pick them up, did we? Okay. Oh, stop. it. These do get bloody, that's the first thing. Now the question is, when they're bloody, are they any less effective? And I don't know. Is the answer? Ooh. But we'll certainly find out. Or is it just a case of when they're bloody, you don't get the rare drops? It's a very good question. I also don't want to stand on those by accident, because that hurts a lot. Right, let me sort out my inventory somewhat. Get the rest of this lot done, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, well, it's working very well. I've gained about 5 or 6 levels just stood here reading the entries on various things like experience focus, and I was looking to see if I had unlocked the brain in the jar, and I appear to not have done so. I've also got a whole load of these Vita, which are a pain in the bum, but there you go. I moved the thing up so the items and experience can come in underneath. What I would like to do is, there's a couple of options for item collection. So what I am thinking is, we're going to leave this place before it gets any more convoluted down here. Sayonara end. And oh wait, that way. We're going to go back and we're going to have a look at, for item collection, I think in the first instance, let me just clear this lot out. You can go in there, you can go in there. Yeah, that should do us. That's not going to give us a diamond, is it? No, there's not enough there to do diamond. And I found a few things while I was out. I inadvertently used the witch teleporter, and of course that not always, but sometimes it balks out and sends you off to the wrong place, and which is what it did. So yeah, that was fun. So I had to fly back, but on the way back I saw an Ancient Warfare dungeon, so I went and butchered the inhabitants just to get that out of my system, you know, as you do. Right, what the hell am I doing? So the first thing we probably want to have a look at as a temporary measure is going to be, because you don't want to stand there with your magnet ring on. You'd rather sit there with your charge rune shielding on and feel all butch and protected. So let us just put that away. So there's two options. One is the simple one, and we're going to go with that initially just because we need something to be working in the background. And that is a, well, you guessed it, it's a hopper hock. If I can find it, I don't know if I've got any floating hopper hocks about here. No? Really? Is it that long since I've done Britannia that I've completely forgotten what we've got? Yeah, so let's get one of those up and running. A hopper hock. No, a hopper hock. Which is grey. Oh, I'll not miss this stuff. The petals. Grey and light grey. Okay. Grey. Well, light grey even. And grey. And one of each of those to become mana petals. Yeah, because in the latest version you don't have this issue. This is entirely because we're on a fairly oldish version now, actually, if I'm being entirely truthful. and I've not bothered updating because apart from myself and Birch and a few, one or two others, there's not a huge amount of us playing on the server anymore. Which is why eventually we will move away from this, and the server will be repurposed to something else, because that's what you do when your server starts to get older. And to be honest, I mean, I would love to go to a 1.8 version. That kind of goes without saying, but 1.89. But as we're finding, I mean, as we're finding on the Enchanted Tech server, I think it's that. It's not always in a petal pocket 3 we need a seed. Give me a seed. I've not got any bloody seeds here. No, is that a thing? Okay, seed, give me. There's a seed. We need a bucket to water because I put my no, we need a water wand because I haven't got any water source blocks down here. Yeah, whilst the mods are coming now for 1.8, which is great. I mean, you know, obviously it's been a long time coming, and the mods that we've got so far are proving, you know, very, very, very good. I for one did not expect to enjoy the new mod from Vasky. It looked too complicated to me. It looks too thing. I'm not a big fan of anime or manga at the best of times. Anyway, right, have we got any pasture seeds? Pasture seeds, of course. What the hell? Mana glass. Oh, all right. Let's have a look. I need a pasture. Well, I need to make. What I want is this to be a floating hopper hock, obviously. So we need to make a pasture seed. That's just that into there. So we're just going to need to go and grab some more grass, because I don't think. You know what we should do, because this doesn't come up very often now, but it does come up often enough, is maybe we should be learning grass. There's one, there's two. We'll just borrow those two, and we shall go quickly over here. So yeah, I for one didn't expect to enjoy it, but oh man, it's got some fun stuff in it. There's some stuff, I will be brutally honest, there is some stuff I just do not understand fully. Because of the interface, and the interface's heavy reliance on programming structures. And don't get me wrong, I have learnt to code in the past. I have coded for a living in the past. I just haven't done it in the last 20 years or so, really. So my knowledge base on you got nothing in you of any value? I'll have a bucket. My knowledge base on this is, you know, that needs to be glimmering, doesn't it? So you need to have a couple of glowstone. 1, 2. Have another bucket. 2. I can always get another bucket, can't I? Yeah, my knowledge base is somewhat out of date when it comes to coding, but you know, I have coded in the past, so gives me a kind of a slight, I wouldn't say advantage, gives me an edge in some respects. But I still struggle a bit with that interface and that entire programming thing. It's, you know, it's just because I don't do it, and I don't have a programming mindset. And if you've ever coded, whether you do it for a living or just for a hobby, and if you're anything like me, you will know that certain things you have to be in the mood to do. If you are not in the mood to code, yeah, well, all right, rephrase that. If I am not in the mood to code, then forget it. It is not happening. Alchemical. Oh, we need to stick a fair bit of EMC in there, don't we, for one of those? Alchemical chest large. There we go. So I want one of those. I would also like a barrel or two. 1, 2. I would like some item frames. One. No, I don't want item frames actually. I want item translocators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's what we're after. This should do us for now. Yeah, so I really didn't expect to enjoy it. Long story short, I loved it. It is brilliant. It is. Did I just go into the wrong one again? Where the hell am I now? This is what happens. Sometimes it teleports you out into random places. Yeah, it has got, in combination with the slime boots from Tinker's Construct, it has got the most OP form of flight I have ever seen in any mod. It is so fast. You're talking 2,000 blocks a minute plus, and it's Hulk style as well. So you kind of jump up in the air and then you're literally bouncing across the landscape. It is insane. It's insane. It's great fun, and as I say, I'm having immense fun with it. So there are the mods out there, and they are good. We saw when the mods were good. But there are also mods which are not so complete yet. Quite a lot of them are officially still alpha or early beta, and you know, you just need to have a certain degree of options available to be able to use this stuff properly. And I personally did not feel that we had them. This was where we teleported out to last time. So while I was here, I vented my wrath on the peoples that were living there. And yeah, anyway, let me get back. I'll fly back. No, it's not that far, so I'll fly back to the Witch Island. We'll teleport back and we'll try that again. So I'll see. All right, we're back. 22 minutes in. We're back in the end. I'm pretty certain I just went to the wrong one, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to pop Hopper Hock down, and we're going to stick a box standard ordinary chest. Actually, let's undo that. Let us, if I put the chest here, and that stuff goes in, and the Hopper Hock should do its picking up. Now, obviously it is not picking up the XP. This is one problem, and that's why I was looking to see if I got brain in a jar. He was not a happy chappy, was he? But it is obviously picking other stuff up. So what we're going to do is we are going to place a barrel here and here for starters. We're going to take one of these. We are going to place a filter here, and here, here, and here. This one, oops. No, you do not want to be like that, my friend. You are taking ender pearls only. So we'll put that in there, and off that goes. Now the other thing I think we're going to get a lot of is gunpowder. So this side is going to take, or a reasonable amount of, because we get the other way around. In they go. So the gunpowder, we've got the ender pearls. And then the last bit here, this is for everything else. So what we need to do, we need to get one of you and one of you. That will do. We're going to place, oh god, apologise for the horrendous sounds, but there you go. Can you not, how do we, blacklist, I want this one to blacklist those. How do I blacklist? Anybody got an idea? No? Let me go for some experience while we're here. Just num it up. Num, 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 num. Alright. Let me just check what that is. And okay, we got that figure. I've put this in. That goes in the loop. They need to come out. What I would like to do is what have I got in the way of void utilities? Void upgrade, that deletes excess. That's no use to me. What I want is a chest that deletes everything that goes into it. Chest, we got anything, greedy chest, eager chest, tenacious chest, keystone chest, loot chest, hungry chest still, lots of chest pieces. There has to be something which will allow me to, I mean, I could go with something as simple as a redstone clock and push those out. But of course we need the Vita, and yeah, that's going to be awkward. And that stuff. This is going to take a while to fill, so we'll leave that for now. So we need to start looking at a way to collect the experience, and once we've got that, we can chunk load the entire Ender farm, and that will just sit there in the background and do really, really nice things for us, like generate lots of EMC and lots of XP. But we haven't got, as I say, what's it, brain in a jar. I'm not sure why. So let's start off with the obvious thing, if I can find one. If I were a zombie brain, where would I be? Apart from in a zombie's head. Nope, nope. Okay, brain. Thank you, give me a brain. And you see, I've got that. That is scanned. So there's nothing to scan there. So why can I not get brain in a jar? Well, I'm fairly certain brain in a jar lives off down here somewhere. It's not Golomancy, that's for certain. I mean, they're just upgrades. Flesh Golem just gives us the flesh. I don't think it gives us anything down there. It's something we've not unlocked somewhere, but I just don't know what. And I am a little bit at a loss to know where to go to find said missing item. Alchemy, there's nothing we can do in alchemy. I've actually bought these, just I'm kind of working my way through buying stuff, but yeah, so I am a little bit stumped, and I think this is because I've had to reset the Thaumonomicon after the knowledge sharing gates issue, which, if you didn't see, that was when some time ago Paul gave me his thing. Let me, oh dear. Paul gave me a tome of knowledge sharing, and what we didn't realise at the time was it is linked to his current knowledge, not the knowledge that he had at the time it was done. Now, I would have assumed that what this would have done would have been, go, oh, this is your Thaumonomicon at this point in time, make a copy of it, there you go. No. It goes, this is your Thaumonomicon now. Let's give this guy a copy of absolutely everything you know. Instant batshit crazy, and yeah, wasn't overly entertaining. There's all sorts of fun stuff in here. I'm never sure which area to go play with next. Tainted storm. Warning, may leave a sticky residue. Ew. Warp proof. Shadow metal wand caps. Interesting. Forbidden knowledge taboo. If that is not bat poop crazy, then forbidden knowledge dangerous. but still not seeing good old brain in a jar. Which talisman? This lot doesn't work. Interestingly enough, you need scribing tools. We tried to unlock them, and it really doesn't work. And these are the obviously to make the talismans, yada yada. But we've got all of those. So Thaumaturgus Crimson Robes. Oh, we'll have it. And we'll have that while we're at it. And that one as well. Enhanced Fortress Armor. Ooh, intriguing. Fortress Armor makes... Yep, there's something going on there. I really don't know what. That's Thaumic Upholstery. But Brain in a Jar is proving still somewhat elusive. And we're going to need to make quite a few of these, because obviously I think they only hold about 30 experience, and if we chunk load that, we're going to get experience faster than we can count it, really. So yeah. Ooh, I'm missing the stuff to buy that. You know, it's like you see, oh, I like that disintegration. Yes, we'll have one of them. I don't know what it does, but we'll have it. Yeah, we've got all that going. Ooh, Primal Revelation. Cool. What does that do? This sounds... The scribbles unrecognizable. You have restored the pages of primordial smithing, the art of high energetic infusion. Blah blah blah. You create pieces of gear that surpass your current lengths. You shall mold items from full blocks of void metal, items of raw primal power to protect and arm you. But that's not all. The runes and sockets on said gear will be perfect for imbuing processes, strengthening their potential even further. Oh, that's what. Yeah, we know that one. We've seen it. And what was this? Primordial weaponry. Ah, this will tell us all about that. Remember, Paul gave us the primordial axe. So multiples, blocking, you get all of the stuff here. It's dangerous levels of instability, of course. Great axe air. Blah blah blah. Primal affinities. So how do you actually... You need that. Ah, this is why he was going so mad on... what's the word? The pearls. Can go do the dungeons. Okay, well, there's certainly interesting stuff in here. Yeah. Oh well. But I still haven't got... No, you're missing the stuff there. I still haven't got a brain in a jar. Where is my old brain in a jar? I want a brain in a jar. Get you out of the way. And I can't see it anywhere. Anyway, if you've got any ideas on what I need to do to unlock brain in a jar, please do tell me. Any other ideas of what you'd like to see me do, please do tell me. Would you like, for example, me to go through and update the pack? It's been a while, so we could put the latest Britannia in. We could put some other mods and stuff into it, and you know, even though we may not continue as a server series in the long run, there's always a potential that we could continue on with the updated stuff in single player or whatever it may be. But yeah, we're getting there steadily. But please do let me know your impressions, your ideas, your thoughts, your whatever it may be. Just let us know, because we're always open to new ideas. And yeah, so until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.